There's another chapter to the online cookie saga in Italy. With the consultation on the simplified modalities to provide information to the user, the Italian Data Protection Authority will no doubt revive the debate over online cookies and behavioral advertising. Some commentators said that in any event, the likely regulation will end up being outmoded, given that with the recent new technologies, and in particular the new mobile technologies, it will be possible to proceed with more advanced and detailed profiling without having to use cookies. On the other hand, some of the principles that will come up may well be used also with regards to other new technologies. So this step remains still extremely relevant, and it is no doubt relevant for the advertising industry. The consultation is in principle limited to the simplified modalities to provide the information notice. However, with the consultation, the authority also provides some frequently asked questions, whereby it is possible to shed some light on the authority's view with regards to online cookies in general. There are four main points to note. The first one is that the authority confirmed that online cookies are subject to the prior opt-in, i.e. no cookies can be placed without the prior and informed consent. It also confirmed certain exceptions, i.e. in certain cases no prior consent is required. This is the case of the so-called technical cookies as defined by the authorities, including, for instance, the shopping carts cookies. Provided that they are limited to a single session, it is yet to be determined whether the persistent shopping carts can actually be included in this exemption. It is also the case of the analytical cookies, as long as they refer to aggregated data and purely for statistical purposes. Then the authority confirmed that the information notice should be detailed. For instance, it's not sufficient to just make a general reference to advertising if behavior advertising is made. In such case, there should be a specific reference to profiling. Prior consent should be easily provided. The authority made a reference to consent through browser settings, although it didn't really clarify that point. So it will no doubt be subject to the consultation's comments. It also made reference to the do not track standard, and it clearly stated that if that standard is not widely accepted, it will not be reliable. And finally, who should gather the consent for third-party cookies? The authority touched that point and clearly stated that third parties will be responsible for their own cookies. However, they may reach an agreement with first parties, and through that agreement the first party may do the request for consent on their behalf. The frequently asked questions and most of all the responses provided by the authority will allow to the operators to provide a very wide feedback. Whatever is going to be the outcome, listening to the industry's view is no doubt a very welcomed approach in proceeding to a draft regulation. So the consultation will last 90 days from its publication in December. Time is running up, so if you need further information and if you need to discuss, let me know. Hurry up.